Well, to talk a little bit about the mounting, physical mounting of the vehicle cradle inside of a truck, the first basis is the little base or ball for the whole mounting system. This would be mounted to a flat surface inside the vehicle, either on the floor, underneath the dash somewhere. A lot of people call it a doghouse, where you get access to the engine. That's a good place sometimes, or actually physically on the dash would be a good place as well. The location needs to have, so you have access to the back of that location, so you can actually secure it with nuts on the other side, where the bolts would go through the whole pattern on the ball here, and then would have to be secured by nuts on the back side. Here's an example of a ball that's secured onto a demonstration mounting plate here, but as you see, it has nuts on the back side for a secure mounting location. Then on top of the base or the ball there, you would use arms, a mounting arm, and here is a short one which you likely had delivered and ordered. We also have, just for your reference, a longer one. It's about 3.5 or 4 inches longer, if it is available, if you would need to potentially swap and use a longer one instead, depending on your configuration. To mount this onto the base ball, you would unscrew with the knob here to open it up, and mount it by taking the spring location of the arm on top and squeezing the top portion so that it will go over into the ball will go into the socket of the arm. Then continue to loosen it up a little bit, and as you can see, this gives some flexibility for the user preference of where it's going to be and available for the user to use inside the vehicle. Then once you have that in place, there is the base ball on the back of the cradle that would mount into the socket of the arm, and that just goes directly into the socket, as you can see, and then you would tighten with a rather significant amount of force you need to use for tightening that up. Also, as a reference, that could get over time, over several days or a week or two, depending on how many bumps your route might have. You would need to tighten this periodically as well. So once that's tightened, you need to just also keep in mind that the whole cradle needs to be in an upright, fairly good upright position like this. It should not be used in a position like this, because then it won't give a strong and sturdy contact to the surface contacts in the bottom of the cradle there. So it should be in a fairly good upright position and screwed on tightly.